Hey YouTube, Dutch Dude here with another League of Legends review commentary. In this series we're gonna review one of my own games, learn as much from it as we can, while having some laughs in the process. Per usual, I will put the timestamps of the plays and mistakes in the description of the video. I'm playing Sion top against the Yasuo, and I'm gonna try the Sion cheese. The Sion cheese is to get 2 camps of the jungle level 1. So you get level 2 and you get a buff from the enemy jungler. So you put the jungler behind and you get a blue buff to spam your abilities in lane. Pantheon is also very dependent on blue buff, so I'm gonna really fuck him over with this. So yeah, what you do is you ward the blue buff to see if Pantheon doesn't start there. You go and kill the wolves, like I just did. Get low health, so the blue buff kills you very quickly, in case someone respawns. But they don't do that this game. And when the blue buff kills you, you can just finish the camp with your zombie mode. Like this. You will get level 2 and I can teleport to lane. And I don't have that bad level 1 matchup against the Yasuo. So for runes I'm running armor quints, armor yellows, attack speed reds and magic resistance blues. And I'm running Grasp of the Undying as keystone mastery. So yeah, like I said, this is not a good matchup. Yasuo is way too mobile for Sion to hit his abilities. Yasuo messed up here. But yeah, if he doesn't mess up, it's very hard for me to hit my abilities. That's why it's a bad matchup. But if I get some armor, I don't die as quickly to him. So that's my goal. Also, Sion is very bad at CSing early. Here I make my first mistake. I run to the wall. I don't know why. I needed to run to my tower, so if he used his E on me, he would go into the tower and I would have probably killed him if he would have done that. But for some reason I went to the tower and I had to use my flash, so I wasted it. Just because I ran in the wrong way. I see Pantheon here, so I'm gonna play a little bit safe. Pantheon went into our jungle. He was probably salty I took his blue buff. Most junglers are. Using my E to take off Yasuo's shield constantly. So if he trades with me, he uses his health and not his shield. Yeah, Pantheon is fighting Rengar. I should have helped him. I should have expected the Rengar to invade, because he didn't have anything in his own jungle to farm. So I could have been there and gotten a kill on Yasuo. Sorry, a kill on Pantheon. But yeah, our Katarina picks it up, so that's even better. We see Urgot going down as well. I'm gonna walk down, but we see him backing off. So yeah, as Sion, I really want to get Sunfire Cape as fast as possible, just to help me clear to farm minions. Because I miss a lot of minions just by 1 or 2 AD. Don't have a blue buff anymore, so now I'm using a lot of mana just to keep up with his push. But I can't. Yasuo can just push too hard, too fast. Not getting his shield this time. really need to be careful when he has his third Q, because he could EQ me and then just E out and I couldn't retaliate. So that's what I need to be careful for. And when Yasuo has no minions of mine, so he can't dash through a lot of minions, that's also a weak spot of his. So fight Yasuo when you don't have minions around. It's a very, very important tip for fighting against Yasuo. At least he can't block anything from me with his windwall. So I looked at the bot lane there, but they were already cleaning up, so I could just teleport top, push out here, and see if I can get a roam up, because that's why Yasuo is best. Sorry, but Sion is best. He of course is very good with roaming with his ult. The roaming train, I call him. And this is why. I just missed my ult, but I have a lot of other CC. I slow him, I knock him up, I finish him with my shield. Yeah, that's what you want to do with a Sion, especially if you got an enemy mid lane who overextends a lot, like this Urgot. Walking back top. As you can see, the Bami Cinder is already helping me with my CS. If I miss a CS with a sliver of health, I can just stand next to it and I still get it. That's why Bami Cinder and Sunfire Cape is so good on him. And of course you want to be in the middle of the fights later on in the team fights. And you deal damage to everyone with Iceborne, with Sunfire Cape. And you get a lot of free assists, so I want that. If I get a lot of assists, that's fine with me. I get some gold to get health and cooldown reduction, so I can get more CC off, and that's the most important thing for Sion. I skill very well as Sion, but I don't really need to skill to be useful, because I am a CC tank, and if I just hit my CC when my ally damage dealers are around, I'm very useful. More useful than a Yasuo could ever be. Getting some damage on the tower. Gonna try and roam mid again. The Urgot is again overextended, so when I see a good opportunity, I'm gonna just run in. Miss my ult again. It's pretty hard to hit, but I can just EQ him again. My Q interrupts Urgot's ult. And we can finish him with a flash auto attack. Yeah, our Katarina dies. But I'm not really afraid for Pantheon. I picked Sion with the idea that Pantheon was top. Because Sion is a counter pick for Pantheon, and you can maybe see why. I have a shield, I have a slow, I have a knock up, I have a stun. He can't really do anything to me. Especially once I have some armor, and I have some, so no problem getting away there. But yeah, in the loading screen I saw I was against Yasuo and not versus a Pantheon, and yeah, that sucked. Because Yasuo is a lot harder to deal with. Going back to the top lane. Sunfire helped me with that CS as well. It's just so good on Sion. And you really need your CS because your passive skills with CS. I thought they were maybe doing Rift Herald, so I warded that. But I could have maybe pushed out first and then warded. But if they were doing it, it would have been too late, so. But now the lane freezes a bit in front of his tower, so that's not good. I'm gonna put down a deep ward to see Pantheon if he tries to ult in or something. I wanted to gag mid again, but there's no one around. They are doing dragon. Just gonna walk back top. Used his ult already. There were no minions of mine around, so now I can hit him with my abilities very easily. I missed my E there because he just got a speed up. Does Phantom Dancer give you a speed up when you hit minions? Or champions maybe? Get his shield off, get some poke in. I do have a Sunfire cape now, so I'm less afraid. But he also has a Phantom Dancer, so he's stronger than me in long team fights, especially when I can't hit anything. But yeah, my minions are around now, so I need to stand back because he can just dash everywhere. But once he clears my minions and the tower clears his minions, I can fight him. Just E him, get a full Q off, ult, put my shield on, and just Q in his face. Yeah, this was only possible because he could only dash once, and that was through me. There were no other minions around, my minions. And then I can just hit a full Q. Yeah, that's a lot of damage, especially when he doesn't have shield. You see him not using his windwall. It doesn't have any use against Sion. So yeah, that's how you fight a Yasuo. But here I overstay. I'm way too low. Pantheon will crit me. Smite me to death. And I can't gain on him, so I'm gonna do a little dance. Yeah, that was stupid of me. I just overstayed. Didn't know where Pantheon was, so I shouldn't have done that. Gave him a free kill. And that I die is not really a big problem, but that he gets a kill is bad. It was a bad TP of me here. I can't fight Yasuo when my minions are around. I could have fought him here maybe, but there are a lot of his minions around. And yeah, my minions come from under the turret and he can just chase me indefinitely. Because he can E. And just hit me with one thing. So that was very bad of me, very bad TP. Should have saved it for a bot lane gank or something. But yeah, here I do a good thing. The bot lane is overextended, but we need a damage dealer, so I'm pinging Katarina. Come. Because if I hit my ult, she can hit her ult and everyone is dead. So yeah, this is how you play Sion. It's really a team player. The Thresh Flay doesn't work on me because I'm unstoppable when I ult. So it's very good against things like Thresh. If they lantern people away, you just ult after them. I don't know why this Urgot is staying. I have a lot of armor already, so if they waste things on me, I'm just gonna kill them all with my team. I CC them and my team kills them. Got a nice double Q on Pantheon and Urgot and slow them constantly. Too bad Sona got the triple. Would rather see it on Rengar or Katarina, but can't complain. Can't complain. Getting the turret. I don't care about poke or anything. I'm pretty tanky already. This is a bit of a clown fiesta. No reason for me to be here, because I can't kill Thresh on my own. And my team is leaving. But I get greedy. And I want the Thresh. But yeah, the Yasuo is here as well, but he doesn't see me. And yeah, Thresh makes a mistake here. Goes the wrong way. But here I make a mistake. My ult goes the other way. I don't know why. I didn't mean to. I just wanted to ult away, because that was my only way to survive, but for some reason I ulted towards them. And yeah, my ult doesn't do much damage, especially when hit from a short distance. But I'm a tank anyway, so I really need to ult when my team is around, so someone like Katarina can just one-shot their entire team, or Rengar can do a lot of damage, or Sona can follow up with her ult. That's the moments that I want to use my ult. And this was just bad. Entire clown fiesta was bad. I was a little bit cocky. I thought I can't die to them. I'm too tanky, but yeah, if you get 2-3 people, and people that can CC me, that can push me out of my queue, I can't do much. I do no damage, so maybe it will take a long time to kill me, but I can't kill anyone anyway, so yeah, it was just useless. So yeah, here we get a free team fight. Our Rengar dies, but our Katarina comes in, and yeah, I can just slow everyone, knock them up, give the kill to Katarina. And here I see the Ashe and the Vayne fighting. I give some reinforcements to my Vayne. My Vayne is pretty useless in this game. She was AFK the first 5 minutes of the game, and after that she primarily split pushed. Well, you shouldn't do that when you're behind, because everyone can kill you. So yeah, Vayne is gonna die a lot this game and is never there when we need her. With a team comp like Sion, Katarina, Sona, who can set up kills perfectly for you, just walk after them and just kill the ones they CC. That's how you get fed as an ADC, even when you're behind. But yeah, I understand a little bit of the mentality there. You have the feeling you are behind and you need to catch up. But yeah, usually split pushing on your own against a team who's more fed than you is not a good idea. So please guys, don't do that. Stay with your team. This game is gonna take like 40 minutes, but it could have ended at 30 minutes. But just because we got a Rengar and Vayne AFK farming. Yeah, it was a late TP of mine, but I get a double Q off here and Katarina responds perfectly. I just ult the Yasuo so he can't go jump around. Rengar goes in. Here to help him. He gets the kill, but gets sniped by Urgot. But that's not a bad trade, to be honest. Rengar wants those kills. He wants those bone toothless stacks. Bone tooth necklace stacks. So yeah, I can't blame him for that. My cat is eating on the background, so I hope you don't hear that. I don't know, because I have a new microphone, so it probably picks up everything. But I hope the sound quality is better for you guys. Just farming my last little bit, so I can get better items. So yeah, Clown Fiesta in the mid lane. Vayne gets the Urgot. Still split pushing. And yeah, Yasuo comes. If I wasn't here, she probably would have died. Because the minions were coming. Pop my shield when he dashes through me, so I got his shield. And then just ult him, so he can't use the minions to escape. And yeah, Vayne should just be with me. And she can pick up kills like this. That's the way she should get stronger. And now the enemies are gone. Yasuo is dead, our top lane is dead. And now she goes back. I mean, doesn't make any sense. Now you can free farm top. Your jungler and your top lane is near, so if you get into trouble they can help you. But now she goes back. And Rengar does the good thing. He pushes the lane so we can get the top turret. I don't really need farm anymore. Yeah, of course I need it, but I'd rather have it on Vayne, Rengar or Katarina. As I said, I just need good ults. And good CC. Then I'm golden. So we see them fighting in the mid lane. Me and Rengar are gonna come from behind. They're just seeing us now. Just gonna go for the Ashe first. CC her. Ult them when they are on top of me. So I can hit them both and I can get a Q off. And here I can flash auto tech kill the Yasuo. I don't want him pulling off any miracles and killing my Sona. So I just flash for him. I'm going for a pretty high damage build as well. I'm gonna go for Titanic Hydra. Which of course gives Sion a lot of extra burst with the auto attack reset and the health scaling damage. Sion has the best health scaling of all champions. He's kind of like Nasus in that regard. Every minion he kills, he gets extra health. So yeah, something like Titanic Hydra is very good on him. Want to try and get the Pantheon, but Ashe is already here as well. Just gonna push the mid lane. You see a lot of them around. I want to know exactly how many. I wish we went for Urgot there because he was out of position, but Katarina goes in and the windwall fucks up some of the damage. We get Katarina and Sona, yeah, then I can't do anything alone. That was 3v5, so a little bit bad of us.
Blue team has slain the dragon.
We can almost win 3v5 if I get a good ult and Sona follows up on that, or the other way around, and then Katarina ults, then we can kill them 3v5. But yeah, when we misplay anything, we just lose. And if they play things correctly, we lose as well.
Shut down.
The Rengar and Vayne still split pushing. They are never there when we need them. Rengar more often than Vayne. But also he also is too much focused on farm while we are ahead by much. So we should just team fight now and kill them all and kill the Nexus. That's how you win. Not by farming when you don't need it anymore. So the Urgot's here alone. Well, not exactly alone. I'm around as well. Yasuo ults me, so that's good. Urgot stays around, and Katarina's here, so I just ult him, so she can finish it off. One enemy down. Yeah, I'm a Sion, so we can just dive them. If I tank, it's gonna be alright. I missed a lot of my things, so Katarina tanked, but luckily she had Sonia's. So I got the aggro after that. That's good. Yeah, now we can just... I need to walk in front, so I get tower, aggro, and then just Katarina can blow her up. I have so much armor, I can stay under the tower forever. See how long I can stay on it with the Sona healing and everything. But yeah, we don't want to fight. And I'm taking the tower, tanking the tower so long. Nice flash engage, but on the wrong person. So yeah, Katarina dies and that's all our damage. So then we die as well. But again, no Vayne or Rengar to back us up. But I at least get a zombie kill here. And do some damage to the turret. Zombie kills are always nice on Sion. So yeah, we are 9,000 gold ahead. And still Vayne and Rengar are farming. Please guys, please. Just read the game, know when you need to farm and know when you don't. And this is a time where you don't need to farm. You just need to engage together with Sona and Sion and Katarina. And then you just win. Always. So we're gonna look for another team fight. We find them here. I'm walking in front, so the Rengar is now here, so that's good. And here I pop the Yasuo with my... that was so much damage. With my Titanic hydra. Yeah, I can tank again. No problemo. And yeah, Katarina just needs to wait until I get tower aggro and she can just go ham as she wants. And again, Rengar leaves, but we needed to get the tower here. So they really don't have any sense of the game. The purpose of the game is not to get as strong as possible, it's to get the Nexus, the enemy Nexus. And they don't do that. We could have finished here. If Vayne came, but she's doing red for some reason. If Rengar stayed, we would have finished here. But yeah, Katarina goes a bit to ham and dies. And then we, of course, have no damage again. And then we die as well. I thought I could kill Yasuo maybe with my Titanic hydra, but... yeah, I misused my ult again. Should only use it in team fights, so that's a mistake by me. 2 of my teammates die for nothing. 3. I can't help that. And what is my Vayne doing? Yeah. I'm also telling her that in game, but she doesn't really respond. So either she doesn't speak the language, because this is EUE, so we got a lot of people who don't understand English. Yeah, in my opinion, it's just playing passively, playing in automation mode. Yeah, I don't know really how to say it in English, but playing without thinking, that's what she's doing, probably. But you shouldn't do that with this game, because if you think with this game, you're gonna win a lot of games. And not all, because you still have trolls and AFKs and stuff. You got them a lot in this game. Here I'm pinging the Rengar to come and XPK with me. Backdoor the base. But he goes farm. If he just ults and I ult, we could have gotten the Nexus. Especially when they are busy with the Baron. But now they all recall from the Baron, because they think I'm gonna get the base. But yeah, Urgot needs to walk. And this is what I mean with Sion is good versus Thresh. If they lantern someone away, you just ult after it. And finally we got a 5v5 here. Rengar is here. Vayne is here. I get a lot of CC off. And yeah, we just aced them, of course. This is how the team fights should go. They could have gone this way from 20 minutes and we could have finished 20 minutes earlier. But it was a very fun game. So I'm happy I could show this to you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And see you next time.